Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Goals Crusher. Today, I want to talk about someone who seemingly burst onto the scene with incredible talent and charisma, reaching the pinnacle of Hollywood success. But like many journeys to the top, Brie Larson's story hasn't always been a smooth, upward trajectory.
Today, we're diving into what I'm calling Crash and Burn, the Brie Larson story.
Now, when you think of Brie Larson, you probably picture Captain Marvel soaring through the skies, or maybe her Oscar-winning performance in Room. And rightfully so. These are monumental achievements that cemented her status as a major player in Hollywood. But I've always been fascinated by the less talked about parts of an artist's journey. The moments of struggle, the projects that didn't quite land, the periods where the momentum might have stalled. Let's rewind a bit. Brie started incredibly young. She was taking acting classes as a child and even had a brief singing career in her teens. This early hustle shows a dedication and ambition that's undeniable. She landed roles in TV shows like Raising Dad and movies like 13 Going on 30, steadily building her resume. But the transition from child actor to respected adult performer isn't always seamless. For a while, it felt like Brie was on the cusp of breaking through, appearing in indie darlings like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and the TV series United States of Terra, where she showcased her comedic and dramatic range. These were critically acclaimed projects, but they didn't necessarily launch her into mainstream superstardom right away. Then came 2015 and Room. This was the game changer. Her portrayal of Joy, a young woman held captive with her son, was raw, powerful, and utterly captivating. The accolades poured in, culminating in an Academy Award for Best Actress. This felt like the ultimate peak, the moment where all the years of hard work paid off. But what happens after reaching such a monumental high? Sometimes, the pressure to maintain that level of success can be immense. The projects that follow are under intense scrutiny, and the public's expectations are sky high. After Room, Brie took on a variety of roles. There was Free Fire, an action comedy, and Kong, Skull Island, a big-budget blockbuster. While these films had their merits, they didn't quite capture the same critical buzz or cultural impact as Room. It felt like she was navigating different genres, perhaps trying to find her footing in this new chapter of her career. Then came the announcement of her casting as Captain Marvel. This was a massive undertaking, stepping into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of the biggest franchises in the world. The first Captain Marvel film was a commercial success, but it also faced its fair share of online scrutiny and divided critical reception. For an actress who had just received universal acclaim for Room, this shift in public perception must have been a significant adjustment. The weight of representing such an iconic and powerful character, coupled with the intense fandom surrounding the MCU, created a unique set of challenges. There were discussions about her portrayal, her demeanor in interviews, and the film itself. It's easy to forget the human being behind the superhero persona, the pressure of carrying such a significant franchise on your shoulders. The period following Captain Marvel's release felt like a bit of a turning point. While she remained a prominent figure in the MCU, some of her other projects, like Just Mercy, where she played a supporting role, received positive reviews but didn't dominate the cultural conversation in the same way as Room. It's important to remember that Crash and Burn doesn't necessarily mean a complete career collapse. In Brie Larson's case, it might be more accurate to describe it as a period of navigating immense success and the subsequent pressures that come with it. The initial meteoric rise of Room was followed by the complex landscape of blockbuster filmmaking and the constant public scrutiny that A-list actors face. Looking ahead, Brie Larson continues to be a force in Hollywood. She's reprised her role as Captain Marvel and is involved in other projects that suggest a desire to explore different kinds of storytelling. The journey of an actor is rarely a straight line. There are peaks and valleys, moments of intense triumph and periods of recalibration. Perhaps Crash and Burn is too dramatic a term for Brie Larson's story so far. Maybe it's more about the inevitable ebb and flow of a career in a demanding industry. The intense spotlight after Room was always going to be a tough act to follow, and navigating the world of superhero franchises comes with its own unique set of challenges. Ultimately, Brie Larson's talent and dedication are undeniable. She's proven her ability to deliver powerful and memorable performances. As she continues to evolve and take on new roles, it will be fascinating to see where her journey takes her next. What do you guys think? Were there moments in Brie Larson's career that stood out to you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the stars. Thanks for watching.